Sorry, I have to plug in my laptop. I'm stressed and nervous. Why? I don't know. Why? Hello? Hello, my friends. Today... Oh, sorry. That was an accident. Oh! Okay, whatever. Oh. Ah! What do I do? Why am I sitting on the floor instead of on a chair? I don't know, but I felt like this would be more appropriate for some reason, and I can put like the screen of stuff that I want to react to here. I'm nervous. Okay, let me introduce this video. I don't usually do reaction videos, but today we have a historical moment. RM, or Kim NAMJOON, is releasing his first ever album, Indigo, and so I'm going to be doing a reaction to it. Like I said, I don't usually do reaction videos, but because I've been a fan of BTS and RM has been my bias for a very long time. I became like an ARMY in 2018. I thought that it would be like literally like disrespectful for me not to make a video reacting or filming myself reacting to this album. RM is a Korean singer, songwriter, producer, rapper. He's currently 28 and is the leader of the group or boy band BTS, a kpop group from South Korea. Why am I doing this? In 2015, he released his first ever mixtape that was called RM. In 2018, he released his second mixtape that was called Mono. Both RM and Mono were not released on like proper streaming platforms and were not like sold as proper albums. So RM was supposed to be a mixtape and Mono was supposed to be a playlist, but today, on December 2nd, 2022, he's releasing his first ever album, Indigo, which is, it's called like a record of 10 blues, that kind of thing. So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to it. I'm going to be reacting to the music video, and I'm going to be reacting to the songs, the entire album. I don't know how long this video is going to be, so this video might be split into different parts. I don't know why, I feel nervous. Okay. Just to let you know, I am not a very reactive person. So the way that it's going to happen is that I'll probably just like listen to the songs, say completely nothing, and then at the end of the song I'll give like my thoughts or analysis on it. And I waited a few hours, so all the lyric translations should be out as well, as in the English lyric translations. So I'll read through those and give my reactions to those. And okay, final thing is that I was thinking about the name Indigo, right? And I was thinking like, what is the meaning of the name Indigo? And indigo is, first of all, one of the 7 colors of the rainbow, and it's the color before purple. Kind of like the color that leads purple. And as you know, purple is the color of BTS and represents BTS and ARMY. Which is pretty interesting considering how RM is the leader of BTS. Indigo is a color which is 3 parts blue, 1 part violet. Blue is, of course, like a color that represents like sadness, melancholy. You know, blues as like just blues. It's also a color which people have debated over whether it really does exist or not, or like, is it a color that exists on its own? I haven't listened to any of the songs yet, so I could be totally wrong here, but I feel like it can be tied into like RM's like struggle with his identity and that kind of thing, and thinking about like, who is he as a part of BTS? Who is he outside of BTS? Who is he as a like in his as rap monster, as RM, as Kim NAMJOON of BTS versus him as Kim NAMJOON the person. And in one of the introductory films, like the one on Spotify before this was released, it was like, I have spent a long time in the dark searching for answers of who I am and who I want to be. So I feel like it's related to that. Anyways, I'm very, very, very excited, in case you can't already tell. Okay, actually, I'll just keep talking because I have a few more thoughts before we go actually into the album. But like, I was thinking about how indigo is the color of introspection, apparently, and integrity and sincerity, which is very interesting considering how much BTS emphasize the importance of sincerity in their music, and how many, like, I think people that RM collabed with in this album said that they could really see that he was genuine and sincere about his music. Like, this album is also meant to be the last archive of his 20s. He's currently 28, but in Korean age, he's going to be 30 at the end of the year, so that's why it's the last archive of his 20s. I'm currently 22 at this moment, so I'm really, really interested to hear what he has to say. I guess, like, from the time since he released Mono until today. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Ah! Also, just a word of warning, it's very likely that I'm going to cry, like 95% likely. Yesterday RM released, like, he posted a letter on Weverse. I read that and I cried. It was like, why did I cry about that? We'll talk about it afterwards. Ah! My hand is shaky, so I can't type out. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a very reactive person, so I probably won't say anything at all. I'll give my thoughts at the end. Captions? Okay. Wait. Captions. English. Unfortunately, I don't speak Korean.
그저 화려하게 치고 싶은 날 시작의 전부터 나 상상했었지 끝에 웃으며 박수 쳐줄 수 있길 나 소원했어 나 믿었던 게 다 멀어지던 때이 모든 명예가 이제 멍해가 됐을 때이 욕심을 제발 걷어가소서 어떤 일이 있어도 오늘을 나로 하게 하소서 Oh every day and every night persistent pain and criminal mind 내 심장 소리에 잠 못 들던 밤 창밖에 거린 청승마 지쳐진 달 I do wish me a lovely night 내 분수보다 비대해질 light 저기 날아오르는 풍선을 애써 쥐고 다져 물어 대체 지금 어때 Where you go, where you so you where you 아무것도 없었지 And you tell me like gotta be a someone 난 절대 그들처럼 될 수 없으니 여태껏 날 지켜온 단 하나의 힘과 천 사는 불꽃에서 들꽃으로 손에 내서 영원으로 나의 황야가 뜨는 하늘을 언젠가 나 되돌아가리 저 하늘을 흩어질래
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it one more time and then I'll give my thoughts. Let me read the lyrics first and then I'll give some thoughts. Sorry, I know this is a reaction video, I'm not really reacting, but I also feel like I have to give my 100% concentration to truly appreciate this art form, you know? Okay, let's see. I think, first of all, the music video is very beautiful. Color scheme in this music video is also really beautiful. It's like purple and blue, right? Why am I still wearing earphones? I'm not even listening to anything. Purple and blue, which is indicative of the, I mean, obviously it's in theme with the title, Indigo. I like how RM's microphone is an indigo colored microphone. I also thought this, and in Genius lyrics it also says this, and there's a line like, yo, where's your dream? Like a callback to his first ever BTS's debut, right? I think this song is about his struggle with his identity and his fame, which is kind of what I thought this album was going to be about when he was saying like it's about what he, like, searching for who he really was and who he wanted to be. I really did wonder a lot like how BTS felt at the height of their fame when they realized they were famous, and then it was kind of like, okay, now that I'm here, what's next? And I don't know, I presume like in that position it's kind of like pretty easy to get imposter syndrome, to be like, why is it that I'm here, and there's like a disconnect, right, between the person that everybody loves, which is like your stage persona, and the person who you actually are. And I feel like RM, like, this is something he sang about in like Persona as well, in the intro Persona. I'm really honored that he gave us his honest thoughts and his honest story, because that's really what I think a lot of fans and a lot of ARMY wanted to hear. This is essentially what I thought he would go with. Like, this is essentially what I thought he wanted to do, and I'm really glad that he's doing this. Oh, the lyrics are so nice. Like, over my status is an oversized life. I'm gonna analyze this properly afterwards, but yeah, reminds me as well of Suga, like Yoongi's song Shadow kind of is about similar themes, I think. Let's listen to the rest of the album, and for that we will use Spotify because I think the quality will be better there.